That's right, I'm back. Back in action, baby. Back from the dead. And by dead, I mean, bankruptcy. Well, not quite. I mean, there's still the loan shark. Sheesh, I could have ended up like Steve.
What's the matter, Netta?
It's Steve.
What happened, Steve?
The money man. It was my turn.
Those dirty butchers, we gotta do something about this.
I know what I'm doing. Nana and me are leaving town.
I didn't figure you for a guy who'd run, Steve.
And then there's the lone birds.
Of course, they can't fly, but they can majestically strut around like elegant descendants of the moas and the extinct elephant bird.
And the lone guinea pigs.
Give me your fucking money!
Anyway, really hyped to see all my fans again.
OT on the internet. OT.
Hello. Today I thought I'd bless you with some knowledge. In celebration of the new Shane Black movie, The Predator. That's right, they're really pushing the envelope with the titles here. This is 5 facts you probably and hopefully didn't know about The Predator. Otherwise, it makes this video totally pointless and my time wasted.
Fact number 1. Predator was written by two brothers by the name of John Thomas and Jim Thomas, both, of course, called Thomas, because they're brothers. Anyway, both at the time worked as lifeguards for Los Angeles City. John lived in a tiny room in an old house on the beach of Marina del Rey. His brother, recovering from an accident after trying to defy gravity by jumping off one of those lifeguard towers,
Wendy, I can fly!
was asked by his brother to collaborate on his latest project, Hunter, the original title of what we now know as Predator.
Very interesting.
Fact 2, the second of the facts. The original creature design was shit. Fact 3. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go back to fact 2. Looking like a weird bug-type creature from the 50s, with stilt-like leg extensions for extra alien effect, this made moving around the jungle terrain impossible. The man behind the mask? A name you may have heard of. It was none other than Batman. No, I'm just kidding. He already has a mask. And he's a fictional character already, silly. You're so silly. It was, of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Apparently he spent only 2 days on set, often complaining about the fact that his face was covered. Yes, it's true. He applied for a job where he would play an alien hunter in a mask and later complain his face was covered. He told everyone that he didn't want his face covered as one day he was going to become a star. I'm paraphrasing, of course. What he actually said was, "I'm the damn man. Damn, if I'll be covered up. This face is a damn star face." You can find a glimpse of him in the movie, though. The part where Shane Black is being dragged into the jungle by the transparent predator. Unlucky. They wouldn't show your face, and now you're invisible. Damn. Fact 3. You lose some, you win some. After that whole debacle, the bad boy behind such makeup and special effects as The Terminator and Aliens, no biggie, was hired to redesign the creature himself for a whopping
$100 billion.
Yes, he's the one who drew that first spider claw face sucker reversed face thing. Yeah, he made that happen. And he also made me shit my pants when I was 9. Super busy with his directorial debut, Stan handed the reins over to a small team of 3. Steve Wang, Matt Rose, and Shannon Scher. And together, they only had 8 weeks to bring the whole design to life and ready for camera. Wang would later comment, "Everyone was really worn out with it. We all worked way too long. We wouldn't even go home. It was a very different time then. Not as romantic as people think." Kill me. Fact 4, aka 4, Billy the Kid. The character Billy was played by the late John Landman. He was rumored to be a bit of a nuisance on set, often bursting into mad tantrums, sometimes acting out violently. This led to the crew hiring bodyguards to follow him around, not to protect him, but to protect the cast and crew. It is also believed that he struggled with alcohol, which led him to behave in such erratic ways. Shane Black later said they had an innate trust. He was often the only person who knew how to calm him down. Can you imagine being confronted by that guy? Jeez. Fact 5. The final fact, aka the Champagne Challenge. One of the many traits Arnold Schwarzenegger is known for behind the scenes, besides smoking cigars, pumping iron, then smoking more cigars, pumping iron, then smoking more cigars, and pumping iron. He's also known to dabble in a little friendly joke.
Stick around.
One of which was pulling one over Jesse Ventura. No, not like that. Ha! Whilst being measured in the dressing room, oh wow, this is becoming unavoidable.
Come on in. All painless is waiting.
Jesse's arms were measured 1 inch bigger than Arnold's. Enjoying this moment, Jesse mentioned this to him later on. Arnold then made a bet over a bottle of champagne that his arms were going to be bigger. Arnold's measured 3 inches larger than Jesse's. Ha! What Jesse didn't realize was that earlier on, Arnold asked the costume designers to be in on the joke.
Oh, Arnold, you're so loco. You're crazy. And that's it, folks. Well, I hope you learned something today, because I certainly did. I learned the value of the 80s and steroids. Good fighting?
What happened, Steve?